Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today let's discuss the frequently asked coding programs for QA automation with interview ready answers. Okay, so let's get started. The very first question, this is a common questions across everywhere. So reverse a given string. Okay, so you can see right, we have created a string and we have created an empty string, and we are initiating the string from end, and we are checking if the value is greater than or equal to 0, and we are decrementing the value, and then finally we are trying to add the value in a decremental order one by one to the rev variable, and then finally trying to print the reverse string. Okay, so you can write the same program in the interview. Okay, let's move on to the next question. The next question is similar to the above question. It's nothing but checking on the palindrome string. Okay, so here also we are creating a string and we are creating an empty string, and then we are performing the same operation, and finally we are checking if the string is equal to the reversed value. So then we call it as a palindrome, else we do not call it as a not palindrome. Okay, so you can see right, madam, even if you reverse it, the value should come the same. We call that value as a palindrome. Okay, the third program is nothing but to swap the two numbers without using third variable. There are multiple operations, like you can use multiplication, division, and many other options, but you can go with the frequently used one, that with used by using the plus or minus characters. Okay, you can write as shown the code in the above. These are very simple logic program, guys. You should be able to answer these interview questions in the interview. Okay, here you can see right, a currently the value of a is 10 and currently the value of b is 20. You should be able to swap these two numbers. Okay, so when you add 10 plus 20, it becomes 30. So current value of a is 30, and when the given value of current value of b is 20, then b is equals to a minus b. So the current value of a is 30 and current value of b is 20. So 30 minus 20 becomes 10. So 10 is stored in b. So current value of b is 10 and current value of a is 30. The next step we can see clearly see is 30 minus uh, 30 minus 10. That's the current value of b, which becomes 20. So now the value of a is 20 and value of b is 10. Okay, so it's a simple logic. And then next program is on the finding the duplicate characters in a given string. You can see right, so initially we are creating a string and then creating an character array variable, and then where we are converting the string to the character array and storing it in a character array variable, and we are creating a for loop, and then again we are creating an inner for loop, and we are checking if the condition are repeating the same, if character of I is equals to character of j, and then we are trying to print. Okay, and then we are using break when the operation is done. Okay, so you can see right, the output is AOT for our automation. Okay, okay, so A is repeating, T is repeating, and O is repeating, hence we it's trying to print AOT. Okay, then the next question goes like counting the number of words in a given string. Okay, this is also a simple straight program, so where the string is taken and it has been split and stored it in a words uh, array, and then we are trying to count the length of the words. Okay, so the total words count is 4. The next question goes on the find the largest number in the given array. Okay, so this is also a simple and straight program where we are creating an array with the values. Okay, sometimes the interviewer will provide the value, or else they will try to ask you to create uh, an array with your own values. Okay, So you can take any 5 random values or the interviewer given values, and then you can solve this program. This is also simple and straightforward. Okay, where we are using for loop and an inner high loop, if loop. Okay, and then we are checking the condition of the maximum value, and then we are trying to print the largest number. Okay, the code is very simple, please try to go through. Okay, the next question is on sorting the array in ascending order. Okay, so here we have a predefined method in the arrays class known as sort, where you can quickly sort the given array and convert it into a toString and print it. Okay, so the next question goes on the finding the missing number in a given array. Okay, so this is also a simple and straight program where you can use for each loop for iterating the array, and then to find the actual sum, and then the given and using that actual sum and using the expected sum, you can find the missing number in the given array. Okay, so you can see we have created an array variable and an n variable with the value 6, and then we are trying to initiate n into n plus 1 by 2 formula, and then we are trying to store the value in the expected sum. You can go through size your step by step, take pen and paper, try to analyze what is happening at each step. Only then you will be able to explain to the interviewer that um, the whatever the things that you are trying to perform step by step is clearly understood to the interviewer. Okay, so this is how you can find the missing number. So for in, if you want to understand how the operation works, please go through my notes in the interview preparation kit. I have elaborated neatly. Okay, so the next question goes on the Fibonacci series. This is also a simple and straight program. It is asked in every interview. Fibonacci series is nothing but when the values of two preceding numbers are added together, which it becomes the actual value. Say for example 0 and 1 are the for starting values of Fibonacci series. Then 0 plus 1 is equals to 1, and then the sum of two preceding numbers, again 1 plus 1 is equals to 2, again next 2 plus 1 is equals to 3, next 3 plus 2 is equals to 5, so on. Okay, you can write a simple logic program to identify the Fibonacci series from starting from 1 to the value 8. Okay, so this is also a bit straightforward program. 1 to 8, sorry, 8 in the sense up to 8 values. Okay, not the number 8. Okay, the next program is on the prime number logic check program. This is also a bit straightforward where we are using for loop and if condition. Okay, and then the 11th program is also uh, an easy program where interviewer might ask you to remove the duplicate characters from a given string. Okay, okay, so the next question is on the counting the occurrence of a characters. Okay, the where you need to count how many uh, times the e is repeated, or the how many times the given value is repeated, given alphabet is repeated. They might ask you to count how many times s is repeated, how many times l is repeated, how many times n is repeated. So they might give you the character, specific character and a string, and they might ask you to identify the character count. Okay, so this is also a simple program where you can use for loop and if loop, and by incrementing the count and for each for the given character and identify the count. Okay, the next program is on checking the anagram strings. Okay, so anagram I no need to explain. It's a basic common word in English where anyone can able to easily understand. that the values should be the same in the both the given strings. Okay, for example, you can see, right, string 1 is taken as listen, string 2 is taken as silent. So you can see the characters are similar in both the given string. They might be in not proper order, but using the same word, using the characters of the same word, and another word is described. Okay, that is what we call it as an anagram. So this is also a simple and straight program where you can use a arrays.sort method, and then we can easily write if it is an anagram or not. Okay, the next question is related to the finding the second large number in the given array. Okay guys, so this is how the interviewer tricks the question. They might ask you to find the third largest value, and they might ask you to write the fourth largest value, and so on. Okay, so it is a simple logic where you can use for each loop and an if condition, and you can write the logic. To understand what's happening step by step, please go through my notes. Okay, the next question is related to the counting the vowels and consonants. Okay, so this is a frequently asked interview question everywhere where you need to count the number of vowels and number of consonants, and they might also ask you to print the vowels and consonants. Okay, this is also a straight and bit easy program where anyone can easily answer. Do not miss to answer this in interview. Okay, don't give up here. Okay, it's an easy interview, try to crack it well. Okay, so this is all we had for today. If you're looking for an ultimate end-to-end full stack QA automation preparation interview mastery kit, which contains 10,000 plus real-time interview questions with step-by-step answers along with AI-driven topics and end-to-end real-time project scenario-based questions and other important topics. Okay, it's purely crafted after taking lot of interviews, and it covers the actual questions which are being asked in the interviews, and also it is designed for 0 to 15 plus years of experience. Okay, so it has been tested and used by many, and there are 200% chances of clearing the interview confidently. Okay, so and also you should be able to work in real time, and also apart from these benefits you will be getting the regular job updates. Okay, so all these benefits at a single package with single purchase. Okay, please do check out, the given link is in the description. It's very affordable price for anyone. Please do check out and let me know if you have any queries or questions in the comment box. Thank you so much for watching my video. All the best for your next interview.